Just need to file. Can you hear me now? Okay, guys. So as today we have got.
Sir, I think.
Still, are you facing any problem? That's okay. Stay tuned with us. Let me share some questions. So we have got around 20 questions. The topic is sleep. Okay. You know, just a minute, let me share all the questions. And two kinds of questions I have shared here. One is related to sleep, another one is related to self-employed. Okay. So we have got some questions related to your sleep, how many hours you sleep, and when you have to wake up mornings, that moment, do you require alarm, or you just think before sleeping that you have to wake up at that particular time and you just wake up at that moment? So you need to just give the answer of this question. And another one we have, what time do you usually go to bed, right? And what time do you usually wake up? So these are the questions, and you should also the reason behind it. Is the time on which you go to bed. So why you go that moment to your bed, and when you wake up in the morning, so what time you wake up and what is the reason behind it to wake up that moment? So these are the questions. So I request other participants, Sheila, Maria, and Thomas, to turn on your camera so that we can watch, and it's a live, you can see. So if you open your camera, you can come on video. So that's why I'm saying to you, as Valen has opened his camera. All right, yes. So yes, Maria.
Yes.
Maria, can you turn on your camera? Maria, Thomas, Sila, and Sohela. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. And Sohela, Sila, Thomas, you are requested to turn on your camera.
Sorry, sir, but I am on the way. That's why.
Okay, Sohela, where are you from?
I'm from India.
India, what part of India?
Basically, I'm from UP.
Sorry, I couldn't understand.
Basically, I'm from Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh. So, where in Uttar Pradesh?
I'm from Lucknow.
Okay, that's great. So, you are my neighbor. Do you know that? I'm from Kanpur.
Oh, very close.
Very close. Yeah.
Yes.
So, have you been in Kanpur ever? Have you ever been in Kanpur?
What?
Have you ever been in Kanpur? Have you visited Kanpur?
Yes, of course, went to Kanpur 2 times.
2 times. All right. So, what place you went? You remember the place?
And the Z Square.
Z Square. Yeah, that's the biggest mall. Z Square. Great.
I visited 2 places only. I have been there for 2 days.
Okay. So, Miss, is there any relation? Do you have any relationship? Relatives are here?
My sister-in-law's parents' home.
Okay, your parents are here in Kanpur city?
My sister-in-law's parents.
Sister-in-law's parents are there.
I'm not from basically UP. I'm from another state.
Okay. Good. Nice to meet you. The first time that you are joining our meeting? Is this the first time that you are joining our meeting?
No, no. Is this? I think it's a third time.
Third time. So you're already the part of English globally.
Yes, yes. I am
Great.
only the part in this globally.
That's great. That's great. It's great. Fine. So actually, I didn't have interaction with you. So that's why this is the first time that I'm talking to you. And I come to know that you are from Lucknow. Great.
No, no. I already did this class. Maybe 4 times. Maybe.
4 times you did.
Yes.
Great. Okay. Thank you. So guys, we have got some questions here. So let me have some answer from your side. All right. So the first question is that how many hours do you generally need per night? How many hours do you sleep? And why? Why you require 3 hours or 4 hours or 8 hours? I sleep around 6 hours every day, 6 or 7 hours every day. And I have to wake up very early in the morning. And sometime in the daytime when I get place and some free time, so I sleep for 1 hour or 30 minutes in daytime also. And what do you think about your answer?
I sleep,
Yes,
I
Violin.
sleep for 6 hours per day.
6 hours per day in the
Per
night.
day, yes.
In daytime?
I always get up 8 a.m. in the morning.
Hmm.
And then I go to my office.
Okay, great.
At the weekend,
Hmm.
in the afternoon, I sleep 1 or 2 hours.
In afternoon also you get
At the weekend.
Hmm. Right. So many offices, many times, so they have some places. So employee, they can get advantage of sleeping. In my office also, there are some places where I can have rest in my lunchtime and I take rest. And it is important if you are able to get time to sleep in the noon, you can sleep, you can have short nap for 15 minutes or 30 minutes. It can give you energy for doing another work. Okay. Now so anybody else would like to answer question number 1? How many hours sleep do you generally need per day?
In my case, I sleep 5 or 6 hours because I study mastery at the university. And I can do my homework. I investigate my activities, and then in the morning I get out at 6 a.m. because I prepare my breakfast.
Okay, great, thank you. Anybody else? Thomas, would you like to say question number 1? How many hours do you sleep per day? Okay, 8 hours. 8 hours, that's great. Minimum 8 hours are required to take rest in the night. Minimum 8 hours. Thank you, Thomas. All right, so now we are moving to the next question. Question number 2. What time do you go to bed usually? So what is the time you go to bed? You go to bed means when you go to sleep. So I go around 12 o'clock midnight every day. And what about you guys? And you know what should be the time for sleeping? It should be before around 8 or 9 o'clock. Or if you are able to go to bed before 8, that would be best. And for waking up, if you are waking up by 4 o'clock, So that's the best timing. Before the sunset, sorry, before the sunrise, if you wake up, so that's the best time of waking up. And if you are waking up after the sunrise, so it might not be very good for your health, because in the morning time, if you are waking up before the sunrise, you can go for the walk and you can have breeze, fresh air. That is good for your health. Okay, is there anyone else who'd like to answer question number 2? Yes, Valin? What do you
Yes, I usually go to my bed at midnight,
midnight? At
12,
12.
12 and 1 a.m.
You know, we working people, we have a lot of work, and usually we spend around 8-9 hours in our offices, and after that we have to do a lot of works in our home as well, and some other additional works are also there. So just because of that, doing all the things, we cannot get time to sleep early. So how much you make it fast, that is not possible. Hardly you could make 10 minutes or 15 minutes early, that's it. I tried many times, but I couldn't. Okay, so anybody else? Yes, Azita, what time you go to bed?
At midnight, unfortunately, but actually I would like early, but it's not possible for me because I have a lot of work for doing. I would like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., but unfortunately it's not possible for me. Most of the time at midnight, right?
You know, I also want to sleep around 10 o'clock or before 10 every day. And because after having my dinner, so I start feeling sleepy and I get tired. I most of the time in the evening, after evening, so I usually feel tired. So I need to sleep. But after the dinner, I am able to get time to sleep. But on the spot, instantly, I don't get time to sleep. Okay, so like now who'd like to answer? Thomas, what time you go to sleep? Thomas, can you hear? Thomas or Maria, you can answer.
Yes, in my case, I go to sleep at 11 p.m. Because I prepare my class, my activities, in maybe on weekend I go to sleep at 8 or 9 p.m. because next day, for example, on Saturday, on Friday, I go to sleep 8 or 9, and I want to sleep more time.
Okay, thank you very much. So question number 3. So can someone read it? Question number 3.
Please share it again, Shashiraj, because I don't have it.
All right, let me share the question. So we have got 2 topics. One is sleep, another one is self-employed. So till 12 question, you would be having the questions related to sleep, and from 13 to 20, we have got questions related to self-employed. So you got the questions? Okay, so do you know what does it mean, self-employed? Does anyone who doesn't know the meaning of self-employed?
Yeah, somebody is entrepreneur and they works for themselves. They have own business, right?
Right. They are self-employed. They are making money from their own way by taking tuitions, by teaching, by doing some work which are created or set up by themselves. So that's called the self-employed. Miss, the thing is this, the work which you do and you get paid for that kind of work only. That's called the self-employed. Many times when you are hired in any kind of colleges, ad hoc basis, contract basis, so that's also called the self-employed. You're not working over there permanently. You're working for 3 years or 6 months or 1 year. And sometime how many classes you take, for those classes you are paid only. And if you are taking leave, you're not get paid. But those who are permanent, they get paid on leave as well. So there is a difference between self-employed and permanent employment. Okay. So we have got these questions ready to self-employed and sleep. Okay, so now I'm going to read some questions related to self-employed. So question number 14, I'm reading it. Have you always been self-employed? So have you always been self-employed? Anyone here who's been self-employed or who's got the business of his parents or father business or someone else business, or just set up your own business? Anyone? Or you all are just working under the age of someone? No one is here. You all are working. You all are employed. Okay, so you all have got the questions. I have shared the questions
in my case, 3 years ago, I had a self-employed because I had my own business and I sell a store. I had some money for my activities.
Okay, thank you. So now guys, you can join your breakout room and discuss all the questions. Let me share the questions once again. Few participants have joined just now. So questions are in our chat box.